You cannot become free from worrying with more and more thinking, only allowing. That's exactly what we're going to do in today's meditation. In this day 2 of our 7-day meditation challenge, we are going to turn inward once more, grounding ourselves in awareness of being, focusing inward on our unchanging self, while at the same time allowing our worries to melt away. In case you aren't aware, we are doing a 7-day meditation challenge here on the YouTube channel. If you would like, start from day 1 from yesterday's video. I want to first and foremost commend you for coming and showing up to day 2. The hard part is showing up. So you've already done the hard part. Now, know that nothing special is needed for you. Have no expectation of this session. Just showing up is enough. Let's begin by closing our eyes and just allowing the momentum of mind to gradually slow down. Focus on just allowing your breathing to happen. You don't need to control it, but just become conscious of the breathing happening for the moment. If the breathing is short, shallow, let it be so. If the breathing is long and deep, let it be so. Your job is just to allow it to happen as it is happening. Don't seek to control it or manipulate it. Just observe it. A large part of meditation is just learning to slow down, giving yourself some time to just be, letting go of the need to control and manipulate experience. Depth in meditation doesn't come from you striving and forcing yourself to go deep. It comes from just allowing yourself to be with experience as it is. Letting go of your forcing, your controlling, your worrying, your wanting. So step away from these things for the moment. Stop trying to achieve any outcome. You don't need anything to happen right now. Worry, fear, anxiety happen because we are so obsessed with control. As we start to meditate, and if we want to grow our meditation practice deeper, we need to learn to become trusting. It's about giving yourself over to life, giving your life over to life. Allow yourself to just be here and experience life as it is happening. Resist nothing right now. Allow yourself to experience the feelings of worry and anxiousness and fear, but refuse to dwell in the mental scenarios that they project. These thoughts of mental scenarios, life scenarios where you are going to be facing a danger or something that you don't like, something bad that will happen to you. These scenarios aren't true. And within these scenarios, there is a false assumption that even if you were to go through those things, life wouldn't support you. This assumption is not true. You are always supported, always plugged into source, always connected, always guided. There is a blanket of protection on you from life itself, source. And now your meditation journey is going to reveal that to you more and more vividly. It starts here and now. Allow yourself to let go of all concerns for the moment and fall in to trust, allowance. The mind that says, how do I do this? How do I know it's safe? What's going to happen to me? Just like we did yesterday, bring your attention away from these thoughts inward to your sense of being, your sense of existence, I. The mind has a worrying habit and it produces worrying thoughts endlessly. Don't try to change it. Simply rescue your attention from these thoughts and ground your attention inward in this unchanging presence, I, in this feeling of existence, I. This unchanging presence that you are grounding your attention in is the presence of your true self. It is the presence of life, of source, which will guide you, give you strength, give you clarity, give you wisdom in all things, in all situations. You need to trust this by keeping your attention here instead of keeping your attention in thoughts and trusting those mental scenarios. Bring your attention inward to this felt sense of existence, presence, I. Simply drop thoughts of life scenarios where you are troubled and hurt. Disengage from these mental scenarios and bring your attention inward to this felt sense of existence, presence, beingness, self, I. While you start doing this, a doubtful thought may arise. Am I not suppressing reality? Am I not suppressing my thoughts? Am I not suppressing or running away from life? I propose to you the opposite. When you are constantly dwelling in thoughts about what was, about what may happen, that is when you are really suppressing life as it is. That is when you are really avoiding experience as it is. That's when you are really running away from the now, the present moment, which is the only reality, into scenarios that don't exist. You have always been suppressing reality while endlessly thinking about what was and what will be. Meditation is actually learning to honor what is, learning to once again ground yourself in what is. So, no, you are not suppressing reality by disengaging from thinking. You are actually coming into contact with your direct experience. And you're learning to experience life as it is. And your direct experience is not a dangerous, scary place. It is your thoughts, which are dangerous and scary, which create so much dysfunction and pain. It is because we run away from the present moment. We suppress the present moment and dwell in scenarios of what was and what will be. That's why we suffer so much. That's what suffering is. It is the feeling that arises when we run away from what is into what is not, into what is only conceptual. Meditation is you learning to come back to what is, the place of peace. So even the thought that says, am I not suppressing reality by disengaging from thought? See how cunning this thought is. It projects this scary idea to keep you thinking. Understand now that you're beginning your meditation journey, thoughts will fight for the survival of thoughts. Thoughts will spin out so many ideas that are very clever that will try to keep you in mind identification, that will try to keep you hooked into the seeming importance of thoughts. Don't buy into it. Don't believe it. Turn inwards once more. Turn your attention away from these conceptual ideas to your felt sense of being, I. Embrace silence, the absence of thoughts, where you are just present. Pay attention to the isness of yourself, the isness of this moment. Just like we discussed yesterday, paying attention is not the same as thinking. Discern the difference between attention, which is wordless seeing, plain looking, with or without your eyes closed. It is plain looking. Even when you close your eyes, there is a looking happening, a seeing, a knowing. That is attention. Thinking, on the other hand, is words, describing, judging, labeling. It is language. But all words are also seen by wordless knowing. Forget about words. Be without words for a moment. Pay attention. Wordlessly notice the isness of this experience. Become aware that this isness is. Feel into its beingness, its felt sense of existence. When you lose yourself in thoughts, once again, rescue your attention. Do not take thoughts to be you, and do not care about what they say. While you meditate, thoughts are of no importance, even when they claim and appear to think important things. They are not important. Rescue your attention. Turn your attention, your seeing, inwards to this felt sense of existence, I. Keep it here without expecting something to happen. This feeling of existence, presence, is of your true self, not the personal self that you think you are. Tune into this sense, I, which never changes throughout all of life. Feel free to relax and open your eyes. This unchanging true self is what we're going to dive deeper into tomorrow in day 3. So make sure to tune in at the exact same time. Make sure to show up. Remember, you made a commitment to yourself. Your homework for today, comment below I completed day 2. Second, find another window during the day today, sit down and practice what we just did for at least 10 minutes. As you're seeing, our main practice is the same, rescuing our attention from thoughts and turning it inward to the sense of being, the unchanging sense or feeling of existence, I. So we'll go deeper into this in the next video. If you have any questions about what we covered today or yesterday, either comment it down below or join our free self-inquiry community and ask there. Thanks for watching today. Very well done. Let's stay consistent. Remember, consistency is everything. I'll see you here tomorrow.